You're getting a look at the most famous building in Foxborough. Opened in 2002, it's Gillette Stadium. Glad you could join us, football fans, as we get ready for kickoff. It's Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt up in the booth. And Brock, I want you to take us back down to the field when you were a player. What are these moments like just before the game begins and you take the field?
Visualize. These guys self-talk. There is so much mental work being done. They've already played this game in their mind in many ways, and they're just ready to go.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Again. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Hurting themselves with that delay of game, Brock. It's now 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with Sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
Let's go now.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. And flipping through, Brock, that certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. They're going for this. And the call won't work out. That's incomplete. We're going to have a change of possession on the other side of our 2-minute warning.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Play action now with Purdy. Vacates quickly left side. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he gets this forward to the 19. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he's going to have this down to the 7. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Patriots.
Going to run with Barkley. Breaks a tackle, he's still going. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Patriots. So, Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Here's Purdy to throw for it. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Well, these guys have really started this game well, Brock. The defense looked good. Offense did their part until...
Baseball guys all the time talk about, well, the result wasn't there, but the process was right. Well, the result wasn't there, but the process was right. And that's what I hear with these same decisions, too. Well, we didn't get the result, but the process was right. How do you know the process was right? Just kick the extra point.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Second down, here's an option. Off to the races, middle of the field. He does it, touchdown. The Raiders tie it up late in the first. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1, more times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
That one right down the middle, and they'll take the lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Get set.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he has him right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's a New England first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Up. Watch out. Stop.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at their 48-yard line.
Team, watch out!
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. 7-6 is our score. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They have second down behind the sticks. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. Line around, up. Up.
Purdy, a quick throw, complete. And this one does not go far. Working quickly here.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
Here's Purdy to throw. He's got a man left. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Get set, get set.
On second down, here's Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Gillette after this. This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. Completed to his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
Get set, get set.
Motioning the tight end now. Barkley goes up and over for the touchdown. The Patriots get some late points and the lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
I just love seeing the approach of this entire offense, not settling for anything. Yeah, this running back, he's finding the end zone through the running lanes. But let's give a tip of the cap to the big boys up front because they are setting the tone. 2 drives, 2 rushing touchdowns.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Picked off Brandon Jones. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
You know, sometimes it just feels like the opposing coaches are sitting right inside your skull. They read the call and were set up perfectly to counter it.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Well, they're going to throw out of the gun. On the move, headed right. Throws this one deep down the right. He's got it at the 30. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders take a slim 2-point lead.
Patriots 12.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Get set. 21.
Purdy setting up that play action. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
From the gun is Purdy. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45.
First down, Purdy to throw. Sends this to the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end. Brandon Jones.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He beams one deep right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. So 2nd down coming up. We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Here we go.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Dumped off to his running back. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Let's go now. Let's go.
1st down, play action. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack.
Here we go. 19, 18, 5 in.
He's going to throw it. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, but you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Comes up empty on that one. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this is going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
That one's caught at the 10-yard line. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Patriots make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. A lot of mess on the move here. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots take the lead just before halftime. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments?
What?
I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those alignment. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
14. Jason Myers set to kick off.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
One last play before the break. Throwing here just before halftime. Trying for the deep ball. They connect on the deep shot. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
Touchdown, Raiders.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
And his kick is good. What an ending to our opening half as they take the lead. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Third quarter's going to start with a run by Barkley. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. He goes to the hurry up here.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Now it's Purdy.
38-yard line.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Offense in the hurry up here.
Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders' side of the field. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Purdy on the play action. Headed out right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. Sticking to the air here, it's Purdy. To the left side, Sanders has it. And they're going to dynamite contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Barkley trying this up the gut. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch can still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
He's trying to push the field. And it's picked off, but, oh, yeah, pretty clear he was out of bounds, so no interception, incomplete.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
He's back to throw. He's going to try another deep one here. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Picked up by Stephon Gilmore. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on fourth and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Cut 19! Cut 19! Cut 18! Hide in! Corey, instead of these.
They're throwing it. Dumps it off to his running back. And he takes it forward to maybe the 23. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Raiders' ball. A chance at a win if they can hang on to this lead. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Back to throw it. They did it! He made the interception! And the Patriots have some new life in the 4th!
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
On the handoff, it's Barkley. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. They go to Barkley again. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
21. Heads up, heads up.
Going to the ground again on first. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? He can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots down by only 3. The ball on the 13. Once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Get set, get set. Watch out. Here we go, here we go.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. When you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't. You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Watch out!
Must not have liked what they saw on 4th and 1 there. They're going to take a timeout. And they'll take this opportunity to discuss what's next over on their sideline. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Outside. Runner, outside. Up.
Desperation time here. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And the Raiders make the play that should win them this game.
Well, Kate, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Get it! Get it!
They'll start this series with an option left. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders parlay the interception into points. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders make it a 10-point ball game.
Patriots 18.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
For 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Purdy on 1st down. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Ranging near a minute to play. Second and 10. Purdy throwing here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Throwing now. Trying to push deep downfield. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
They've got to go for it in his spot, Brock. This is fourth down. Now to throw. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
They'll run here on first down. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders take a 3-possession lead.
31, Patriots 18.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Shaheed now to return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. Hoping to help spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught, and it lessens the return instead. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position. It's the building that was opened the year the franchise became known as the Titans. Welcome to Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. Hello, everybody. Alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, let's dive right in. What are you looking forward to in this one?
Yeah, just about everything, Kate. But these are two such evenly matched teams. You and I know there's going to be 2, 3, 4 plays in this game that will likely define the outcome. That is the beauty of the NFL each and every weekend. Each and every Thursday and Sunday and Monday night, they come down to a couple plays. Who will they be? What will they be? When will they be? Tune in and watch.
We're just 2 steps away from the Super Bowl, and we're underway in this NFC divisional matchup. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Ready.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Lions.
Coming out throwing. Here's Ward. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Five still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
Time. Now he takes it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
I can promise you, that was the goal from the moment he took off. He kept his eyes locked on the chains. It's almost like he had a spidey sense. He knew exactly where to get in order to move the sticks and get that critical first down.
Viking 18. Bronco 80.
Here's Saquon. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Ready. 70 Lions. Let go.
Off the play fake, here's Ward. Throw left side, caught by Shaheed. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
The defenders, they were ready for that throw, stopping him right at the line of scrimmage.
Third down, they need 7.
60 Vikes. Let's go now. 79. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
Well, we're already saying his leg's going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Rig alert. Rig alert. Cowboy 80. Chop 60. Chop 60. Panther 11. Panther 11.
On 4th down, Ward. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Let's go.
It's an option right that begins this drive. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. He takes off with it. They pitch it to him. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. That's a rookie out of Michigan, Will Johnson, in on the tackle. The rookie from Michigan, there that time. So through 1, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They start out with a 3rd and 6. Moving on into the red zone. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get the game's first points here in the second. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juiced. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown in the opening drive, you level it a whole bunch.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. 7 Pirates. 7 Hawks. Ready?
They'll start this one out with Barkley. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Ready?
Toss play to Barkley. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Offense up to the line fast.
Happy 60. Hurt.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Check smash.
Ward's going to throw here on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right, they want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Ready, set.
4th down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there.
Ready? 60 Bison.
They're going for this. Connection made to Shaheed. They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Nissan Stadium coming up. Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10.
60 Bison. Ready?
They run it with Saquon. Still has some space inside the 35. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens earn the chance to tie before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Ravens tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty.
Let's go now.
Throwing now off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Ready, break. Now that, go sweep. Pat the 60, pat the 60.
They'll throw it. Escapes the pocket. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Cowboy first down.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
First down, Dallas.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Connecting on the slant. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Ready.
Keeps it on the option here. Breaks free in the center of the field. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get some late points and the lead. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Go.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Matt Milano in to pick it off. And the Cowboys get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something to the return.
Back to throw on 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Kyle Hamilton with the pick.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
Ready?
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Buffalo 18.
Ward off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Cowboys get it back after making their third first-half interception.
I think they were going to be grateful just to get the ball back, but now look at where they're getting it, Kate. This is already inside field goal range. I promise you this, they're going to be disappointed if they don't get at least 3 points off that takeaway.
Go!
Back to work after throwing the pick. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Get up! Cowboy 80.
Pass play now. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Ravens will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Come on, set! 70 Timberwolves. Panther 11, Panther 11.
The Ravens cut it to just a point before halftime.
What a great moment to celebrate and possibly educate this rookie as well, Kate. That's just tremendous effort. He shows off the speed that he has. But they'll go look at those tablets. They'll figure out if there was somewhere to throw it. But he showed you right there, when there's not, well, this kid can run.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens tie things up at 14. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. Let's find in our AFC Championship on the line. He'll take this at the 10. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Here we go. Check, ready.
He's dropping back to throw. On the move, headed right. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And they're going to tag a defender with this one. So after the call, defense in a much different spot. Instead of forcing a 4th down, it's back to 1st. So the drive continues after that pass interference call. We've got 1st and 10.
Reload, ready.
They'll run here following the penalty. And he's going to pay off this first down run with a nice pickup of 9.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take the lead right away in half number 2. Kicking team out to try the extra points. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7.
Ravens 14.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go street. Cougar 19. Set. Hurt. Ready, ready.
Running left. This is Barkley. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get games like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
No. Cowboys. Ready. 19. Tiger. 19. Let's go.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
First down from the 42.
18 Cardinal, 18 Bronco 80.
Throwing off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
70 Lions.
Ward now. It's a screen to Barkley. And he's taken down at the 30. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Dragon 60. Come on. Set. Ready.
And off headed right, Barkley. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
60 by 6, 60 by 2.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Bronco switch. Ready. Riggs. Cougar 19.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Ravens with it, facing the potential end of the... Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Here's Ward. We've got a screen to the running back. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He rolls to his right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Has this at the 6. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 21-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Rig alert, rig alert. Catch, hurt. Hey, hurt. Rig alert.
That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Cowboys want to end it in regulation if they can. Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack.
Come on. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back to throw now. Setting up the screen. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Still well short after the 3-yard run. It's going to be 4th down and 6. Tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. To throw. Oh, my goodness, it's intercepted! And the defense has come through. They're in the end zone, and that gives them the lead. Well, they had to try something there on 4th down, but that throw played right into what the defense was anticipating, Brock, and they make it hurt that much worse by taking the turnover back for 6.
Hey, I'm all for these great group celebrations, and, I'm not Captain No Fun, but one of these times I'd like to see that player run that football over to the D coordinator who predicted that play was coming and really made the right call to create that opportunity.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Go! Ready?
Here he is to throw. Buying some time right. That could be it. It's intercepted. And the Ravens make the play that should win them this game.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Let go! Check smash! Check smash! Hut, hut.
1st down, a run with Barkley. We'll bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. The Cowboys signaling for their 1st time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Second and 3 now.
Ready? Ready, ready?
Running right, it's Barkley. On the move into the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal.
Let's go! Ready? 19 Tiger! 19 Tiger! Let go!
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout.
At the 6-yard line.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal.
Ready, ready, ready.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. And with 4 seconds remaining.
And I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Okay, ready?
Big moment here in this divisional round game, Brock, as they line up for 3rd and goal.
Viking 18!
Gets it again. And he will score. And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This one winds up as a touchback, so they're going to have 1 final snap to work with.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
Let's go! Go!
Here he goes, 1 final shot. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Ravens make one of their best plays at the end, coming up with the interception on our final snap of the game. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. All right, so their spot in the conference championship game is booked. And now, Brock, gotta imagine those Super Bowl dreams are becoming a lot more real for these guys now.
Yeah, I think they can picture that Lombardi Trophy, Kate, but there is still a lot of work to do.
Yep.
One more trophy they got to get before that, and that's the one somebody's going to raise at the end of the conference championship weekend.
So that's going to do it for us here at EA Sports. This has been another presentation of Madden Ultimate Team. The Ravens are your winners as we say goodbye from Nashville.